Hello, welcome back to the channel, and thank you for joining me again today. We have some big developments shaking the South African political space, and I'll be unpacking them for you. Make sure you stay with me until the end so you can hear the sources of this news and try to verify it yourself. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss updates that really matter. Now, the spotlight today falls on the ANC, our ruling party, and a storm that has erupted after Dr. Malusi Gigaba dropped some hard-hitting comments. According to him, the ANC has been caught up in serious allegations of buying votes, something that has not only left ordinary citizens talking but has also sent shockwaves through the political scene. South Africans are not holding back their opinions, and the reaction has been fierce. For many years, the ANC has prided itself on being the party of liberation, carrying the legacy of struggle heroes who fought for our freedom. But in recent times, the party has faced growing criticism about corruption, weak service delivery, and a disconnect from ordinary South Africans. Gigaba's remarks cut right into that debate, suggesting that the ANC has been relying on underhanded tactics to secure its grip on power rather than winning the hearts of voters through trust and good governance. The claim about vote buying is particularly serious because it goes to the very heart of democracy. Elections are meant to be free and fair, giving every citizen the chance to make a choice based on policies and promises. When accusations of buying votes come into play, it undermines that very principle, making people wonder if their voices truly matter. Reports suggest that some communities have spoken up, saying they've experienced pressure or incentives from political actors during election periods. Things like food parcels, cash handouts, or promises of jobs being dangled in exchange for votes. While some dismiss it as political campaigning, Gigaba's statement has reignited the debate, pointing out that these practices weaken democracy and betray the trust of the people. What makes this even more impactful is that the criticism is coming from someone who was once deep inside the party. Dr. Malusi Gigaba, having held various ministerial positions in past administrations, understands the inner workings of the ANC more than most. His words carry weight because he has seen how the system operates, and when he says the party is losing its way, South Africans are bound to pay attention. The reactions from ordinary South Africans online have been strong. Social media platforms are buzzing with people expressing frustration, anger, and even disbelief. Some are saying they are not surprised, as they have long suspected this kind of behavior. Others are calling for immediate investigations into the matter, demanding accountability and transparency. There are even those who feel that these allegations confirm why young people, especially, have been turning away from voting altogether, feeling that the system is already rigged before ballots are even cast. The ANC, of course, has pushed back against such claims. Party spokespeople have dismissed allegations of vote buying, saying the ANC remains committed to democracy and service to the people. They argue that providing food parcels or support during difficult times has always been part of their community outreach, not an attempt to sway votes. But with Gigaba's sharp words, the line between genuine assistance and political manipulation is being questioned more than ever. Now, you might ask, what does this mean for the future of the ANC? If these allegations continue to gain traction, the party could face an even bigger loss of trust among voters, especially as South Africa prepares for crucial elections ahead. Already, opposition parties are seizing on this moment, using Gigaba's words to highlight weaknesses in the ANC's leadership and credibility. They are framing the ANC as a party clinging to power through questionable means instead of delivering real change. It also brings into question the role of the Electoral Commission. If vote-buying allegations are as widespread as people claim, then surely there should be investigations, penalties, and reforms to ensure elections are truly fair. Without that, South Africans may continue to feel their democratic rights are being eroded, leading to deeper apathy or even unrest. Interestingly, this whole situation also shows how divided South Africans are becoming about leadership and governance. For some, the ANC remains the only party they have known since democracy began, and they still see it as the rightful custodian of power. For others, Gigaba's comments only confirm what they've believed for years, that the party is losing touch with the people and cannot be trusted to govern effectively. This tug-of-war between loyalty and disappointment is exactly what makes the political climate in South Africa so tense right now. Another factor to note is how younger South Africans view all of this. The youth make up a large portion of the population, and their perception of politics will shape the future of the country. Many young people already feel neglected and overlooked, with high unemployment and slow change affecting their outlook. Allegations of vote buying only make them more cynical, possibly pushing them to disengage from politics altogether, which could weaken democratic participation even more. And let's not forget the broader African context. South Africa has long been seen as a beacon of democracy on the continent. But scandals like these tarnish that image. If the ANC is seen as manipulating elections through questionable practices, it affects not just domestic confidence but also how international observers view our democracy. In a world where global investors and political allies pay close attention to stability and governance, this kind of news does no favors for South Africa's reputation. To lighten the mood a bit, I have to say, when South Africans heard about these vote-buying claims, many joked that if politicians are going to buy votes, then at least they should make sure it's a fair price. Some said, don't just bring a food parcel, bring electricity that works, bring water that runs, or at least give us load-shedding free weekends. The humor reflects how South Africans often cope with heavy political news, turning frustration into jokes that still carry a lot of truth. So, where do we go from here? The ANC is standing its ground, Gigaba's comments have rattled the political space, and ordinary citizens are watching closely. Whether this leads to meaningful investigations, reforms, or just more political back and forth remains to be seen. What is clear is that the issue of trust in leadership is front and center, and South Africans are demanding answers. All images used in this news are for illustration purposes only. Sources: News 24, Times Live, The Citizen, EWN.